Hey y'all, what's up? This is Rosie. I haven't been uploading because I didn't really have anything on cue that I wanted to upload, and I deleted a lot of stuff and decided to just kind of start fresh, I guess. I've been in kind of a dark place mentally and emotionally for the past few weeks, and this dark cloud doesn't seem like it wants to go anywhere, but well, I'm here now. So there is somebody who gave me donations, and I would like to thank that person. Every little bit helps, every little bit counts, and it is truly appreciated, so thank you for that. What I wanted to talk about this week is something I saw in a video. A lot of times the inspiration for my videos come from other people's videos, as you can see from some of the past stuff that I've put up. And this one is from Drama Queen. And it's from a bunch of women posting things like, "My body, his choice." And that is really scary. I know I'm not going to get through to these women, but I do have something to say about it. I was married some 20 years ago. I got married in 1998, and my body was really his choice. I mean, he was the only one who had any access to me. He didn't want me to work. When I did try to find a job, I couldn't find one. And because of that, he was very stingy, not only to me, but also our kids. And even though I wasn't exactly submissive to him, I was obedient to a point. Like, not totally obedient and not totally subservient, but I still saw him as the head of the household because he was the one making the money. And sadly, my family was dependent upon whether or not he could keep a fucking job. Sorry. And I see the trad wife thing going around on TikTok, and some people, like former trad wives, trying to talk some sense into these women, telling them, look, I used to be that, and it was a bad mistake. And so I know that if those women couldn't get through to the trad wives and all of that I won't be able to either. But this little happily ever after, he's the head of the household and the head of my body, you can keep that mindset if you want to. That's totally up to you. There was also a video where men say they don't clean up, they don't cook, they don't do laundry, they don't do any of those things because they have a wife for that. Okay, fine. But like I said, you can be subservient and submissive to your husband if you want to. That's totally up to you. If you have a job and you want to give him your paycheck, even though he doesn't do anything to earn the paycheck that you worked hard for, that's fine too. That's totally up to you. But my ex was a serial cheater, and he was abusive, not only physically but mentally and emotionally, and to this day it still has an effect on me. He was the one who walked away because honestly, I had nowhere else to go. And when he walked away, I still lived with his family until things happened and I went to stay with my mom and my aunt in their small 2-bedroom apartment. That was only temporary because soon after I got a 3-bedroom apartment for me and my children, and life was good for a few years. And then my mom eventually got another apartment, a 3-bedroom, and moved me and my kids in, and it was enough room for all 3 of us. And so things were great there for a while. My ex left in 2003 for another woman whom he also abused, and she kind of was a pick-me. You know, she was like, we can do this and this and this, and I'll do this for you, and there'll be no strings attached. But there were strings attached. And eventually she left him. Even when he wanted to propose to her, he had to chase her down a highway. But she was the smart one. Between me and her, she was the smart one and didn't marry him. And so what I'm trying to get through to you is, you can be a pick-me all you want, but that does not mean that the guy will treat you better. He'll be sweet to you for a while. There's a honeymoon period in every relationship, but eventually it's going to crumble. Eventually it is going to go sour. He will get tired of you and he will move on. Sorry for that motor out there, y'all. But he will get tired of you and he will move on, because that's just in guys like that, that's in their nature. They get tired and they want to move on. So you can spout my body, his choice all you want to, because you're pretty and you got on a cute little dress and you got pretty hair and makeup, and then eventually somebody is going to pick up on that, and then they will date you, they'll marry you, and whatever happens in your household will be his choice. And for a while he'll be sweet, he won't treat you wrong, he won't do anything to you that you deem unacceptable until he gets tired of you. There are so many former trad wives who lived that lifestyle and who says they gave their money to him. And even when they tried to save money for themselves, their husbands found out about it and took that money over too. And so they had, when their husbands eventually left them for someone younger and someone just as submissive, if not more, they were left with nothing but the kids, and they had to start over. And that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. So you're saying my body, his choice, and the guys are saying your body, my choice, and it's all gonna end badly for all of you, because it's not some fairy tale lifestyle. This isn't the 1950s. Because let me tell you something, in the 1950s, even those wives got tired of it. Why do you think women started burning their bras? Why do you think women were looking for more rights? Why do you think there were marches for liberated women? I watched all the women documentaries, all the different documentaries from history, and history is bound to repeat itself. You ladies are going to get tired of it too. You think that just staying home and being a submissive little good girl wife is going to be some fairy tale lifestyle. Your husband is going to go to work, and you're going to be at home and you're going to be cleaning up and cooking homemade meals and taking care of the kids and homeschooling them. And it sounds like such a fairy tale lifestyle. It sounds so wonderful. It sounds peaceful. It sounds quiet. And it sounds like the dream life that every person wants, or that every wife would want. But it's not that simple, sweetie. Because when your body really is his choice, what happens to you is up to him. How many kids you have, whether the pregnancies are hard on your body or not, because that does happen. A pregnancy can take a negative toll on your health. But that doesn't matter to him because he wants more kids. And maybe you wanted 3 or 4 and wanted to stop, but he still wants to keep going. When that does happen, you're going to wish you had spoken differently. You're going to wish you had thought differently. You're going to wish you weren't such a pick-me. It's not going to end the way you want it to. So, I know I'm not going to get through to you. You just have to live it to see for yourself. But I'll just say this. I don't wish any bad on you. I don't wish any harm on you. I hope it goes the way you want it to. But when it doesn't, well, don't say you haven't been warned. And with that, you guys, I have a donations link in the description. If you hit that, it would really be helping me and my family out a great deal more than you could ever possibly realize. Things are hard right now for everybody, but like I said before, every little bit helps, and I thank you in advance. A wise man once said, you have to build your tribe one person at a time. If you would like to be a part of my tribe, hit that subscribe button. No matter what generation you are from, no matter what race you are from, no matter what or where you are from, I would be so glad to have you. Thank you guys so much for wasting time with me. I love you so much for that. I hope to see y'all on the next upload. Bye for now.